Chapter 76. King Wu ordered the burial of Han Rong and his two sons, and Jiang Ziya ordered that victory feasts be held to celebrate the day. The party rested there for 3 days. Sitting on his green touring bed in deep meditation, Fairy Primordial received a report that White Crane Lad had come to see him. White Crane Lad greeted him and said, "Uncle, you are invited to attend a conference on how to break the immortal slaughtering trap." The immortal knelt and kowtowed toward Mount Kunlun, and White Crane Lad returned to Jade Emptiness Palace. Soon thereafter, Fairy Primordial ordered his lad, "Tell Neja to come and see me." As Neja was bowing before his master, the latter said, "Since you've completely recovered, you may leave here first. I'll come later to break the immortal slaughtering trap with you all." He then added, "When Jiang Ziya left Mount Kunlun, our Grand Master toasted him with 3 cups. Let me toast you too." Neja thanked him, and the immortal ordered Golden Haze Lad to bring in some wine. Fairy Primordial poured the wine for Neja. He took out 3 dates from his sleeve, and gave them to Neja one by one to eat after each cup. Finally, Neja bade farewell to his master and rode away on his wind-fire wheels. Suddenly, there was a loud noise, and a long arm grew from his left shoulder. "What the hell is that?" Neja uttered in surprise. But before he could finish, another long arm burst from his right shoulder. Neja was stupefied. Arms were exploding all over his body. Soon he had 8 arms altogether, including his original 2. In addition, he now had 2 extra heads, a total of 3. Not knowing what to do, he returned to see his master, and reaching the cave, saw the immortal waiting for him at the door. Fairy Primordial clapped his hands and burst into laughter when he saw Neja, saying, "How wonderful it is! Look, master. What can I do with all these hands and arms? They're so inconvenient, like ugly branches on a tree." Neja complained, "Haven't you noticed that in Jiang Ziya's army there are many curious and talented generals? Some have 2 wings, others can travel underground, and some can transform themselves into different shapes and sizes. Now you have something special too, to show the others what our Golden Light Cave can do. In the attack on the 5 passes, you will prove yourself heroic and gallant. You can transform yourself into your original appearance or this form with 3 heads and 8 arms as you wish." Delighted with his master's words, Neja picked up the universal ring with one hand, the sky-muddling damask in another, his gold brick in the third, and 2 fire-tip lances in the 4th and 5th, leaving 3 hands empty. Fairy Primordial then gave him the 9-dragon divine fire coverlet for his 6th hand, and the 2 yin-yang swords for the 7th and 8th. Neja returned directly to Sishui Pass after thanking his master. While planning the attack on Jiapai Pass, Jiang Ziya suddenly remembered what this master told him about the immortal slaughtering trap. Just then he received a report on the arrival of Yellow Dragon Immortal. Jiang went out to welcome him and escort him into the central hall. After their greetings, Yellow Dragon Immortal said, "The immortal slaughtering trap is not far away. You can't march forward carelessly, brother. You'd better set up a pavilion to receive immortals and Buddhas from all over. We can't move forward until our master arrives." Jiang Ziya did as he was told. He sent Nangong Kuo and Wu Ji to prepare everything. Neja rode on his wind-fire wheels to the pass, but with his 3 heads, 8 arms, indigo face, and cinnabar hair, the guards could not recognize him. They quickly reported the matter to Jiang Ziya, who sent Li Jing to investigate. "Who are you, visitor?" Li asked. "Dear father, I'm Neja, your 3rd son." He replied. Li Jing asked in astonishment, "What happened to you?" Neja told his father about the wine and the red dates he ate. He then related all that his master had told him. Jiang Ziya happily welcomed Neja in. Everyone was pleased to see him back. When Nangong Kuo reported the next day on the completion of the Reed Pavilion, the Yellow Dragon Immortal said, "Let all the disciples go there with us. The generals may remain here to await further orders. Jiang Ziya issued a strict order for all generals to protect King Wu and guard Sishui Pass. They then went to the pavilion to wait for Grand Master and the other immortals. The reed pavilion was beautifully decorated with flowers and silk of all colors. Grand Completion and Pure Essence arrived first, and the next day, Krakukanta, Heavenly Master of Outstanding Culture, Immortal Universal Virtue, Merciful Navigation, and Jade Tripod, joined the group. Soon thereafter, Master of the Clouds, Fairy Primordial, Virtue of the Pure Void, Heavenly Master of Divine Virtue, and Master Spiritual Treasure arrived. When Lu Ya arrived, he bowed and said, "We're glad to have the opportunity to come together to break the immortal slaughtering trap. After this, we shall have another chance to meet at the 10,000 immortal trap. When that work is complete, our vulgar worldly troubles will be over. We will return to our mountains to study the way and thence have no further chance to meet." Before long, sweet tinkling sounds were heard in the air. Knowing that Burning Lamp had arrived, everyone went outside to meet him. "Have you seen the trap yet?" Burning Lamp asked when he had sat down. "There's nothing before us." They all answered. "Can't you see that red cloud over there? It's just inside." Burning Lamp said. They all looked in the direction indicated by Burning Lamp and sure enough saw a huge red cloud. Multi-Precious Immortal knew that all the Chan Taoist immortals had arrived. With a clap of his hands, a burst of thunder pushed away the red cloud, exposing the trap completely. From the roof of the pavilion, the immortals could make out the dull gray clouds and sad fogs. Freezing winds blew without pause, filling the trap with an air of death. We are destined to break the commandment on killing in this vulgar world. As long as we have this trap before us, we might as well go and look at it. The Yellow Dragon Immortal said. An ancient saint once said, "Look at the good places 1,000 times, but don't glance once at a place of evil." Burning Lamp said with a sigh. As the 12 immortals all wanted to go and take a look at the trap, Burning Lamp was powerless to stop them. When they got close, they realized how terrible it really was. Filled with fear, they stared on and on, disregarding any imminent danger. What happened after that? Please read the next chapter if you wish to find out.